Morgan Turner, local town historian. Morgan is here today to shed some light on the Institute's dark past. Morgan, can you tell us when the Institute was first built?
Well, the history of Collingwood is fairly typical of similar hospitals of the era. It was built in 1893 to address the sort of growing overcrowding problem at the state hospital in Danvers County. Mental illness, of course, at the time was not very well understood, and treatments were still in their infancy. Psychiatric hospitals like this were seen as sort of a dumping ground for embarrassing family members rather than a place that they could go to actually get help.
Right.
The conditions were pretty abysmal. People had to sleep on the floor, sometimes without blankets or even clothes. It was really not a fun place to be stuck in.
Could you tell us about Arthur Friedkin? His story is probably the most infamous about this hospital.
Sure. I figured that you were going to ask me that. Friedkin was a Harvard-trained neurologist who was head physician here from 1937 to 1948. Right. He had gained some notoriety because of his work in experimental brain surgery. He was a major advocate of the lobotomy. Under Friedkin's supervision, there were about 140 lobotomies. On August 15th, 1948, 6 patients broke out of their rooms and stabbed Friedkin in his office. His body was found the next morning by a nurse. Unfortunately, this event was completely overshadowed by the death of Babe Ruth, the famous baseball player.
Wow. It's a crazy story. So, Morgan, in your honest opinion, do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. But if they do exist, well, this would be a good place to go looking for them.